Love you.
Oh, I've seen that picture. You've shown it before.
Is the right character sheet? Character sheet.
No, it's like a different thing though,
Ow!
but
Ow! Fuck! Ah, Nico, stop! You're really hurting me. I'm sorry for
well,
trying to pet you because you're next to me and it's just an instinct. But you're a cunt.
don't call your kitty cat a cunt. That's not very nice.
I'm sorry. When she attacks me when I start petting her, that's cunty behavior.
Well, can't you just whatever?
No,
Are we
no, no.
starting?
Yeah, we are. It's that got unrecorded.
Oh, uh, hi.
Alright, who here would like to do a recap?
Okay. Uh, hey, Gath. Uh,
Yeah,
do you want to do it?
I can do it. I think I can remember what happened last week.
Uh,
The starting point. So at the starting was the starting point just before. The starting point was just after we escaped the burning building, wasn't it?
What was last week's starting point?
I think
Let's
it
see.
was during the escape of the burning building. So we escaped the burning building,
Yes.
and then we were caught up to, but managed to fight off or lose our pursuers in a massive mob that had formed in panic response to the fire. And then
Correct.
all of a sudden, Mr. Lightning Man was summoning his lightning clouds, so we decided to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yes.
And then, as we were getting the fuck out of Dodge, everyone was panicking and thinking about killing themselves until we had to try and get past a wall of guards where we just made a loud noise in the distance and took the opportunity to run. And then, after running, we devised a plan to go from warehouse to warehouse to find where our friends had been taken. After that had happened, we went to go sleep the night, and Pierre went on a hunt. Pierre brought back some food, and then at 1 in the morning, a bunch of children rolled up to our camp saying they were starving and dying, and we didn't want to let them just die, so we told them they could have food and stay here for a little while.
Yes, that
And
is
then
true.
the session came to an end when me and Pierre were starting to sneak our way into the sewers from outside of the city.
Yes! You get a point.
Huzzah.
And because you made me laugh a lot, you get 2 points actually, because I liked it that much.
nice.
Huzzah.
You have 3 riddles, and you completed the first one.
Oh
Within
yeah,
the
we got that
caves.
fucking Rubik's Cube to deal with, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Strumpet. Um, now, with what's happening, I'm gonna set a timer. Before I set this timer, I'll explain once more. Both of you stand in front. You are handed a Rubik's Cube, which is all black except for the center square. Apothecary, you have rolled some intelligence investigation checks to in perception, and you rolled very poorly last time. Um, so you didn't really find out anything but what you already can see. I Your job is to solve this Rubik's Cube as given to you by the tiefling as his second
Yes.
riddle. I am going to set the timer now for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, as you are being timed also by this tiefling.
Pierre, could you take a closer look at this, please?
I have no other toys, do I?
I hand Pierre the Rubik's Cube, and could you do a perception check on it? See if you could see anything I couldn't.
Roll it.
Not. I used to love playing with these as a child, but I guess I can mess with it. Granted, I was never good with him, but you get the point. 17 plus 1, 18 perception.
On your 18 perception check, also I pause to describe this. Your 18 perception check, you realize that, in each center of the sides, there's a colored cube, right? And you turn the Rubik's Cube around in your hands, trying to figure out what, just looking at it, trying to figure out, what the answer to this riddle may be. You come to find some, what seems like scratch marks on some of the other black pieces, and something left behind from one thing or another. You also notice on some of the sides, specifically the edges, it looks like there was some clawing of some sort and a little bit of bite marks. Time will continue now after this notice.
Oh, I get what you have to do now.
What is it?
The apothecary takes the Rubik's Cube and instead of matching colors, matches all the bitten ones with all the other bitten ones and matches all the claw ones together.
The tiefling shakes his head and says 1 minute remaining.
Right, then I'm out of ideas. If it's not by color or by distinct markings.
Just to give another heads up, the Rubik's Cube, all the sides are black, except for the centerpiece. You must match every side like a normal Rubik's Cube. There's pieces on some of the squares. With Pierre's perception check, there are pieces, like little white pieces, on some of the squares that seem to have been clawed off or bitten off in some way, shape, or form. And you can see also, because of the edges, because the edges are things you rotate, that there are some markings there as well.
So it looks like all the stickers have been peeled off, but some of the there's been some sticker residue left on it.
You can say that.
Is that so? Gabe, I have a request.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, can I have her roll a, if this damn thing will ever load, sorry,
It's fine. Take
can I
your time.
have... Okay, so all of the lines are black, but they appear to have been torn off, right? And what are we trying to figure out? Like, what's the question to the riddle?
The riddle's question is solve the Rubik's Cube.
Ah, okay, so all the stickers have been pulled off except for the black one, right?
No,
I mean, the white.
all of it, all the Rubik's Cube except for each centerpiece is black. Each centerpiece is a different color. White, yellow, like a normal Rubik's Cube, red, blue. but every piece surrounding it, the edge pieces, are all black. And it's these edge pieces that seem to have some weird stuff left on it, as well as scratch markings and maybe teeth bitings.
I could be. Hmm. Carrie, I could be completely out of my mind. But I'd say we need to solve the cube by um moving the squares down.
You good?
Yeah, that was a 2 minute and 30-second alarm with pauses between asking me questions.
Oh, well. I was gonna have her ask if, like, we can turn the cube to where the squares that are black are on the side. Unless Gath already asked that and I'm just stupid.
Well,
No,
go on, Gath.
I was going to say all the sides are black. All the sides are black except for the center ones, and I've got two possible solutions to this: the logical one and then the stupid one. The logical one is, again, match all the sides that are bitten and all the sides that are scratched, as if the scratches and bite marks replace the colours, and the other one was to peel the colours off of the remaining centre squares.
Hmm?
Well, you guys have to decide what to do at this very moment.
Okay, Hmm.
As time is up.
She think I should try what I've suggested, unless you still have any other bright ideas.
No, we'll give yours a try before I tried the stupid idea.
You guys only have
Hmm.
one try.
I will try your idea.
Okay, if I end up getting. I apologize if this doesn't work. I told you I'm not good with these things.
Actually, no, you both get one try each. Fuck it. I want to be nice. Continue.
Oh, damn. Well, she will proceed to start, unless I have to roll, she wants to start moving the squares to where the black ones that appear to have their colors ripped off are all on one side, and the centerpieces are on another. Assuming this is like a. Excuse me, I don't know how many square. Like the grid ratio of this is, so if it's like a 4x4 or something like that.
9 by 9 or 3 by 3. It's 3 by 3.
Then yeah.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, the app's giving me problems again.
It's okay.
Are you kidding me?
What'd you roll?
No, that it's still not working. Give me one moment.
If you want, you can use the bot that's in the channel.
I'm good. I did all of that for 11.
On your 11, you take this Rubik's Cube and you start to shift it around, trying to put all the blacks on one side and the center pieces that are colored on another, only to realize, wait, you can't move the center pieces of a Rubik's Cube.
Frick.
Especially one that's 3 by 3.
Uh, um, this is a little awkward. Yeah, Kelly, you should probably do this by yourself.
Oh, the apothecary, tired of this man's games, peels all of the rest of the stickers off the Rubik's Cube.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Just sits there with her nails picking. She has to take one of her gloves off, and she's just sat there clawing at the stickers. For a grand total of sleight of hand, did you say?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Takes you a second. You can feel like the sweat come from you as the tiefling ticks down with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know, it's more sweat and sweat. 5, 4, and finally the last sticker you peel off. You hand it back to the tiefling. The tiefling looks at it and says, "You have accomplished this riddle." And then tosses
The urge to just throw it at him at full pelt.
He then tosses the Rubik's Cube into the sewer. And then he
Oh, that's so.
toots himself away once more,
I'm
allowing
sure
you
some other
guys.
sewer child will find it.
What in the goddamn did we just?
Pierre, I need you to roll me a saving throw.
Which one?
Wisdom.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12 for you.
Failing the second riddle. As you guys continue down, somehow your solution to this riddle was not satisfactory. And due to that, for 24 hours, you have a -1 to all your saving throws.
Both of us.
No, only Pierre.
Oh, okay.
If you fucked it up too, then yeah, you would too.
Damn.
Sorry. Continuing down the sewer, you are once again stopped by an army of rats. They come at you all from both sides, and they start to form a tower.
Is this some kind of display?
You hear from a distance, "Riddle 3. What is my name?"
What?
I so want to throw a Monty Python reference at him, but it's gonna get us killed.
You both have one guess.
And how do you expect us to know your name?
A gentle melody starts to play from the recorder. Do do do. Yeah, I don't know what kind of melody, but a gentle one. What would you guys like to do?
Can I pay attention to the music to see if the melody he's doing is his own name?
Yeah, roll me roll me investigation.
Investigate. I'm better at that. I'm intelligent sometimes, not really. Investigation. That makes that a 21.
Ooh. On your 21, yeah, you've um you know musical notes. On the occasional time, you've studied a little bit of music. There are particular notes that are being played in his little recorder. And these notes do happen on repeat, but in a very soft tone. And these notes are G, E, F.
GEF.
Yeah.
Uh, the apothecary looks up at him in an incredulous tone. Is your name Jeff?
The music harshly stops. It then becomes quite violent.
I guess he doesn't like Jeff.
Something appears from the sewer. More so the water next to your platforms. All these rats that have piled together seem to be sinking into the water, being dragged. As out from the water comes Sanic. But something's off about him. His tail is attached to a bunch of other tails. All those rats that piled into walls between you are attached to Sanic. And on top of that pile of rats is Geth.
Yeah.
My name is Geth. Not Jeff. Geth.
Okay, Geth.
He puts the recorder to his lips. He toots a little bit. And I need you all to make me an initiative roll.
Got upset because I called him Jeff.
Yep.
I should have called him Tim, which was my first guess, because it's the name of the old druid on the bridge on Monty Python, the Holy Grail. When he comes across the people on the quest, he asks them 3 questions, and if they answer incorrectly, he chucks them into the ravine.
You know, I've only seen that movie once.
I've seen it like 4 times.
Yeah, but you're British. You're supposed to see it like 4 times.
I know. It's almost my job.
If a British person hasn't seen Monty Python before the age of 10, what are they doing with their life? Snotty, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Would you like to roll initiative?
Sure thing.
My initiative roll is a 19. I rolled it and then just forgot to say.
Yeah.
Boots of striding. Let's wear boots of striding. They're medium armor. I'm not proficient in medium armor.
What class are you right now in Baldur's Gate 3?
I am a Hexblade Warlock.
That's gonna be an 8 for me.
20, 18, and 19?
Hmm.
In front of you all stands Geth and the Rat King. The Rat King will go first, as they have rolled, sadly, a higher initiative order.
I mean, at least I've managed to get all my health back. I am still stuck with only a short bow.
Well, there's a lot you can do here. They'll approach both of you. With the movement. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading what they can do. My bad. Also, I'm eating chips because I'm hungry. The Rat King will make 2 attacks, one on each of you.
Ah, damn.
One, what's his modifier to his attack? The first one will be on you, Apothecary, and that is a 9. I'm assuming that misses. And Pierre, this rat knobs at the Apothecary, then knobs at you for 17. Hit or miss.
A 17?
Mm-hmm.
A 17. Ah. Oh, that's cute. You really. Every time I go off on tangents like this, it's because my app is like lagging and I don't want to just be completely quiet. Oh, you really think something is fucking hell? Just already. You really think that? Oh, that does in fact.
You really think that hits? Pff, who do you think I am? Dead. That's
A
who I am.
worm.
The Apothecary dodges out of the way, but you, on the other hand, get bit.
Ah!
You need to make a Constitution saving throw. As you take.
So what? What I don't get? So what? I don't get rabies.
Yeah, essentially. This is a rat that's in the sewer.
I'm a
Yeah.
bird. How can I get rabies? First, can I get rabies? Right.
You take 10 points of damage.
No, I'm stupid.
And then roll a what save?
Constitution saving throw.
16.
That passes.
Yippee!
Yeah, that'll be Jeff's first turn. Or Gef's. Oh shit, now I'm gonna be cursed by the Rat King. Apothecary, it is your turn. In front of you stands the Rat King and Geth.
So, how close is Geth to the edge?
Sorry. To paint a better picture, In front of you is Sanic, the giant rat.
Mm-hmm.
Its tail is tied to an army of rats. And these rats that are tied to this tail are holding up Geth in some way, shape, or form. But
See, the predicament I'm in is in my current location. I'm going to have disadvantage on attack rolls because I've only
not
got a ranged weapon.
if you aim specifically at Geth.
No, is he more than 5 feet away from me?
More than 5 feet, about, let's say 10 feet. 10, 15. But I won't, if you, it's because this is your only weapon, I will not impose disadvantage unless you attack the thing directly in front of you.
Or I'm going to try and shoot Geth in the face.
Go for it.
That's a 22.
That is a hit.
Lovely. Where's my d6? 1,000,001 d6s. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, you hit Geth.
Non-magical, if that matters.
No, not for Geth. You strike him with your arrow, and it imbalances his recording, his recorder as he plays it. He needs to make a con check. That passes. He almost stumbles with his next note, but continues on playing. As you strike him in the shoulder. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's my action. Is there anything I can really do with my bonus action? I really want to waste one of my potions on him. I think, yeah, that's going to be my turn. That's it.
Snotty, who's smoking the bongy? It's your turn.
Mm-mm.
You're lighting up a bowl.
It's called Puff Puff Pass, buddy.
No, I don't smoke. What are you talking about?
We just heard the bong.
I wasn't a bong.
What was it?
A cup of toothpaste.
Yeah?
Of the toothpaste.
Yeah? Is that what you kids are saying it is now these days?
Okay, so you said I took 10 damage from that rat chomping on, right?
Yep, you did. I understand why you need the bong. It's okay. I'd also be lighting up right now if I had some.
God damn it. Okay, I would like to hit Mr. Rat King with...
Yes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna hit him with my sword. That's a 24 to hit.
Surprisingly, it does.
Yippee!
Roll for damage.
4.
If this Rat King has bit you, you reach for your sword, pulling it out, and striking the Rat King. But something odd. It didn't sound like you did much of anything. You didn't pierce this guy at all. You left what looked like just a little scratch onto this Rat King.
You're annoying. You know that, right?
On the Rat King, is there anything else you'd like to do, Snotty?
I'm pretty sure I can't fly in here, so no.
You technically can.
Not right now.
Alright. The melody starts to change a bit as Geff starts to play a slightly different tune. Would you guys make a charisma saving throw?
Oh, I'm almost charismatic. Haha. That is an artificial 20. I'm rolling really
Ooh.
well at the moment.
That's pretty good. I mean, I'm a paladin, so I'm assuming that good charisma saving throw roll.
As a paladin, I think you're proficient.
19.
The magic within the music does not weaken you. Either of you. As the rat then makes its two chomps at both of you. For a miss on you, Snoods, and the second attack is a 18 on you, Apothecary.
Yes, that hits me quite substantially.
What was I gonna add? The rat takes a bite, dealing 11 damage to you. And
Head.
could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
11 damage, did you say?
Yes.
Can't save. That's a 9.
Yeah, something about a dirty ass rat that swims in the sewer all day, waiting for its master's call, somehow makes you take an additional.
If it's a poison effect, I'm immune to poison.
It is! So you do not take 7 damage.
Oh, let me double check that. I might still take poison damage, but just be immune to the poison condition. Let me double check. I'm immune to poison damage as well. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm immune to poison damage and the poison effect. I also have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
That's not broken at all. Speaking of which,
The auntie are completely unbalanced. It's great.
it's your turn.
Is it? Okay. I'm gonna shoot him in the face again. So, does a 23 hit?
That does hit again.
Oh. He's gonna take another 5 damage.
I'm so jealous of Snotty right now. All that bong. And he passes once more his Constitution saving throw. As his recorder records in pain. almost throwing him off on his notes. Snotty.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Gath, are you jealous that she's just deep in the bong?
I'm gonna dispel this myth right now. Legitimately, I just have water make the inflammation hurt less in my mouth.
No, that's fair. Your character does look nice in Baldur's Gate.
Wait, you know what she looks like?
It is a
Gath,
bit dark in that screenshot and completely covered in blood, but
that
it's
only
not
makes
my
it...
blood, so it's not my problem.
Yeah, exactly. And Lazelle's just looking at you like you're a tasty treat.
Oh my.
Who wouldn't bang Lazelle? Let's be real. Yeah, go on though. Instead of me simping.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword again.
Just gonna bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bonk.
18.
18 does hit once more.
Yippee! 5.
Once again, you leave but a little scratch. It seems like this creature's fur is disturbing each of your attacks. Each time you strike down on him.
Upset bird noises.
But continuing on. Shit, god damn it. Continuing on once I clean something off. The fucking Rat King. Oh god, it is fucking hot in my apartment. I'm sorry. It's 30 degrees outside, the window's open. I have no control of the heat that's in my apartment. I live on the 8th floor, and it's still not cold or cool in my goddamn apartment. I am wearing nothing but pants, and I am sweating balls.
Probably because your apartment's whatever temperature the apartment below you is.
Yeah, and the apartment below them, and the apartment below them. And it sucks. Uh, no, fucking... After your turn, Pierre, the tune starts to change up a bit. And from behind you all, a swarm of rats enter the area. How many rats, you may ask? Let's find out together. 7 rats come in from behind you all. As the Rat King will, excuse me, screech. Can you all make me a let's call it dexterity saving throw as these tiny rats try to nibble at your feet?
God, where is Cher when you need her? Okay,
That's gonna be a 10 from me.
Okay.
Apparently my feet are just such tasty morsels.
that's a 12 for me.
Both of you fail the saving throw.
Oh.
as these rats start to nibble at your ankles for 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
It is back to being your turn, Apothecary.
I'm dying. I'm on like less than half health already.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry.
Honestly, I'm surprised the apothecary lasted this long with how poorly I've built them. I'm gonna try and shoot the fucker in the face again, but I feel like I miss. That's a 14. No, 13.
That hits. Meets
A
beats.
13 hits.
Yep.
Cool. Then he's going to take 4 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Once again, he must make a Constitution saving throw. Meets beats as well. He almost stumbles, and it's at this moment where he almost stumbles that you all realize that the recorder, when it messes up the tune, the rat tails almost separate for a second.
Does he look bloodied at this point?
Yeah, he does.
Cool. Thought I'd double check.
It's your turn, Pierre.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I would like to provide the apothecary with some cure wounds.
Yes. Roll your healing.
Okay, so at higher, at like second level, that's 1d8.
At second level, it will be 2d8s.
Yeah.
You get an extra dice for every additional level you put on the spell.
Okay, congrats, you gain 15 HP.
Thank you.
After everything, we're not losing to a
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm good.
Once again, Geth looks at both of you. And there's certain chords that play, or notes, that sprinkle through the air and end up in your guys' ears. You hear the words speak. You never asked me my name, and you treated me like a burden.
We treated you like some rando we met in the middle of nowhere because that's exactly what you were.
It wasn't the middle of nowhere. Toot 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 toot. It was the sewer. My domain. As the apothecary, you are attacked by the rat for both of its bites.
Sir, I think you need therapy.
Does a 19
Probably.
hit and does
Yes.
a 14 hit?
Meets beats for the 14.
Okay. As this rat takes a big chunk out of you. Biting deep into your skin.
Oh, what do I take?
15 points of damage.
Yeah, that put me right back to where I was. Oh well. Still alive.
It is your turn, Apothecary.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my what's it called? Die. Hemocraft die.
Alright.
Which means I'm going to take a D4 of damage. So I take 3 points of damage doing that. As my weapons and wounds begin to leak poison, I'm gonna try and shoot him in the face again because he's a dick.
Go for it.
13.
You know, there's an old saying that says, you hit him.
Cool. He's gonna take 3 points of piercing damage and 4 points of poison damage.
Well,
A clear dice with white writing on it and a white thing right in the middle of the dice is really hard to read.
I understand. My gay dice sometimes are a little hard to read. Yeah, no, you shoot this man and his recorder falls out of his hands. The rat tail untwines and the rats scurry off. He seems quite wounded. Sanic turns to look at him.
No, my battery! God damn it, I forgot.
Are you okay?
My battery! Dying! Fuck!
Battery for what?
I think her phone.
Oh.
Or her Nintendo Switch. One of the two. I feel the same way when it comes to my Nintendo Switch.
Yes, his Nintendo Switch keeps screaming at me whenever I try and plug it in.
Why?
I don't know. I wanted to play Zelda like once, so I'm like, oh, it's got no charge. Let me just plug it into a normal charger. I'm sure it'll be all right. And then it just throws up a warning message. So I'm just like, I guess I'm not going to do that then.
Do you like Mario Party?
I've never played much of Mario Party. I must admit, I never had the only Nintendo console I ever had growing up was the Nintendo DS,
Yeah.
and my favorite game was Nintendogs, and I
Bitch.
played very little else.
That's fair. Welcome back. Are you okay?
Yeah, my phone battery died.
I'm sorry.
It's full.
Yeah, no. It seems um he has fallen over and Sanic looks concerned. Combat has ended. Gaff tries to reach up to his recorder. As the giant rat tries to stay between both of you. What would you two like to do?
If you just leave us alone, we'll call it even.
Yeah. You promise?
Yeah, I'm not particularly fussed about fighting you.
Yeah. Wait, that's her voice.
To be completely honest, we just wanted to bluster this.
chasm without any interruptions.
Well, for sparing my life, Sanic, you shall guide these fellow folk to wherever they need to go. But you both must make me a promise, one you hold near and dear to your heart.
Mm-hmm. Well, what is it?
Never hurt a rat.
I don't see a reason for.
Wasn't planning on it.
He picks up his recorder once more and plays a few notes. 3 rats come from the sewage, and they grab him by his horns. They struggle as they try to pull him into the water. As he continues playing, if you guys stand there and wait, you can watch for 15 minutes these rats struggle pulling this tiefling into the sewage.
And the apothecary takes a very deep, long sigh and then just looks at Sanic and says, "Should we go?"
The creature nods its head, or the giant rat nods its head. As it starts to take you wherever you guys request to go. Which,
We want to get towards the central district of the city, don't we?
yeah, that's where one of them was. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh, I was just agreeing.
Yeah, I thought that was a. Yeah, no, my bad. Yeah. All right. I know this is a short session. I am too hot to DM right now, and I am so sorry. The heat is fucking with my head, but I gotta
That's
stop
fine.
here for us.